You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. Well, last season, Portland had one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They sort of flew under the radar.
We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And they're playing some of the most impressive basketball we've seen all season in the NBA. It's hard to think of any team that's played better than they have during this streak.
And Greg, I love the attitude they're bringing onto the court every night, the belief you can see in this group. It's going to take something very special to beat this team.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Baca is out there with McGarry, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Well, the screen on Westbrook. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Henderson. 17 points for him last game against Golden State. Lillard attacking. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Davis sets a screen, and Lillard gets double teamed. Shot from 6. That's good from Davis on the assist by Lillard.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Ibaka outside. Kept alive. Westbrook. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Henderson following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Henderson dishes to Davis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this: high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Henderson's got his first 2 points.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Lillard misses.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Portland with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Over to the left wing. Here's Aminu, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Raiders on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Dishes it to Durant. Out to the right wing. Shot from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
It's stolen by Ibaka. They get a hand on it. Here's Lillard. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Aminu. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
It has been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And then Raiders with the jam.
Envisioned by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. To the middle. Here's McGarry. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Henderson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kaman has checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Ed Davis. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Gerald Henderson. The Thunder also changing it up. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Trailblazers trail by 11. Came in a screen. The feed now to McCollum. A ball. It's hauled in by Collison. Outside Durant. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Portland with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Here's Roberson. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Durant wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Durant. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Amino in the corner. Trailblazers keep it alive.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Leonard the pass to Lillard. Wide open and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Augustine kicks to Durant. Inside. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got his second bucket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Payne, he's checked in for McGarry. Lillard against Augustine. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Pulls it up. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Roberson the pass to Durant for the 3. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Lillard. No luck. Durant with some nice D. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard on top. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 6.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the...
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's McCollum. Goes up and lays it. McCollum's got 8 points.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to them here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances.
Ibaka got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Trailblazers trail by 6.
And for Noah Vonleh, last season came in as a heralded freshman out of Indiana. Some people thought he might crack the top 5 in the draft, but after some shaky late workouts, he fell all the way to 9.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook kicks to Collison. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Vonleh setting the pick for Lillard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here, too. McGary's checked in. Henderson against Waiters. Pass to Leonard from 12 feet out, and that one's good.
And for Lillard, that motivation. And remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving, and Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
Waiters no luck.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to McCollum. Dish now to Leonard. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And remember Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year. He's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
That's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
McCollum with the ball, working on Payne. McCollum no good.
And continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Stolen by Westbrook. Stolen by Henderson. Stolen by Westbrook. Here we go, one-on-one. Waiters gets a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 11 points for Dion Waiters. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Not if now for Portland. Plumlee comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Aminu in for Damian Lillard. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Leonard with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The pass to Henderson. Down low. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McCollum.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Robertson dishes to McGary. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Thunder with some changes. Durant's checked in for Dion Waiters. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Roberson the pass to Ibaka. Right block shot. McGarry kicks to Durant. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's stolen by Aminu. Right through the D for the layup. Aminu's got 5 now.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
McCollum with the ball. McGarry on him. That's 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Chris Kaman is checked in for Leonard, but they recover it. Outside for Durant. Screen by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Kaman. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now here is Augustine. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Up top, Henderson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't always place one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for McGarry. Now, here's Aminu, guarded by Augustine. Henderson with a screen on Ibaka. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Misses the 3.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills have put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Augustine. Here's Aminu. Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And I. Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. .106 left to play here in the half. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Augustine. And here's McCollum. 11 points last game. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Collison.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a three-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts.
Off the screen, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from McCollum.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Augustine's running, and then Durant with the dunk.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Tampa goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Henderson.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder lead by 12. And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and a crazy number of assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The job their guys have done in the post have been terrific. If they get more of that production in the paint next half, they'll be very tough to beat. They're taking advantage of the late rotations, and they're going right inside and straight to the rim.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, right now.
All right, and that'll do it for us here.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 14 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
They've got Al-Farouq Aminu, Plumlee out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Henderson in at the 2 guard.
That athletic. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And that one's good. 10 points for Lillard.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on him as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-pointer.
And that one's good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
He dishes it to Aminu. Kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Feeds it to Plumlee. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh! It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys.
Holy
That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
Passes to Aminu. From 10 feet out, Plumlee, no luck. The Thunder leading by 16. Dishes to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Plumlee with some nice D. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Aminu dishes to Davis. Here's Plumlee, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, got to play without fouling.
Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Knocked away. Aminu with it, guarded now by Durant. 11 feet away, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's 6 points for Mason Plumlee. Westbrook drives in, and that one's good. McGarry.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Plumlee with the screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum, and he gets it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Thunder leading by 14. Greg, on the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts, and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
Durant with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City, and stopped by Westbrook.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Plumlee with the screen. They set the screen. Here's Aminu. Portland again missing.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Durant, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Will it go? And there's the nice layup by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 points.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Now the feed to McGarry. And it's Portland with the rebound. Leonard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Leonard. Power down with both hands.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Myers Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. Really likes to play on the perimeter.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamen's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Collison's out there. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Collison's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Leonard likes to run, jump, and shoot more than bang inside, I think, Clark.
Well, you know, Kevin, you like that he has that ability to go outside, but with his size, he's most valuable, I think, if he also embraces throwing his weight around in the paint area.
Agreed. Westbrook passes to Durant. No good on the 3.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
A 3 from Leonard, and that one's good. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Lillard.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging 30 points, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Leonard. Then for the Thunder, Roberson, he's checked in for Mitch McGary. Payne comes in for Waiters. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Durant, and the shot falls short this time.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
He faded back on that one to give himself some room.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
And Augustine kicks to Collison. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on Kamen. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Right side, Durant. He kicks it to Roberson. Payne dishes to Collison. Shot from the low block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Collison's got 5 points in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Lillard. He's got 12. Now McCollum. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's deflected. Now here's Aminu, headed by Augustine. Vonleh at the elbow. Lillard attacking. It's rebounded by Durant.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
So for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Kamen. And it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Lets a floater go. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Lillard's got 14 points. Payne with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Durant kicks to Roberson. The Thunder with another miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's now 21 points for Kevin Durant.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Lillard attacking. He feeds it to Aminu. No good with the triple.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Out to the wing. Roberson the pass to Collison. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Lillard. Shot no good. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Trailblazers trail by 19. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's McGarry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Waiters with the jam.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific. Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light is officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Well, going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, and Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence growing. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
Pulls it from 20. No good from Durant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Henderson with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Pass to Davis. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard dishes to Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 13 points for Leonard.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The Thunder leading by 18. Westbrook drives in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Back to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Really left alone that time. That's 28 points for Russell Westbrook.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Waiters no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Plumlee with a screen on Westbrook. Lillard attacking. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. And that's 15 points for Leonard.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Ibaka against Plumlee. Thunder with the rebound. Durant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Lillard attacking. Can't hit. Great D that time from Durant.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The dish to Waiters. Here's McGarry. Again, Oklahoma City.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Lillard, the pass to Leonard. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 17 points for Leonard.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Lillard attacking. Puts it up. The rebound by Ibaka.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And the basket by Lillard.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
The dive for the ball. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Again, the Thunder score.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Henderson kicks to Plumlee, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Lillard attacking. Steps back and fires. Thunder with the rebound. One-on-one here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Hey guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Chris Kaman's checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Myers Leonard. Davis sets a screen. Stolen by Westbrook. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And then Waiters with the jam.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
That's good. Here's Westbrook.
Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money, but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
With the floater, here's Kaman, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Oklahoma City with the foul.
Check out the game for Kaman. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that he feels they help with parity. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA.
Payne kicks to Novak. Here's the three. And the Thunder another three.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Westbrook. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. The pass to Miller. He dishes it to McCollum. Kicks it to Vonleh. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Feeds it to Payne. The shot. They get it again. Passes it to Roberson. Stolen by McCollum. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, some great...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get Russell Westbrook. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. His play at the point was a major.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us.